What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another video. Today, we're going to take a look at the newly announced Hot Toys Wrecker from the Bad Batch. Let's go. That's right, guys. We're back. Today, we're going to take a look at Wrecker, and right after this, we're going to take a look at Tech, or it would be Ricker and Tick. I think that's how it's going to work. And for good measure, we might even throw in a Paz Vizsla 2.0 kind of thing. We'll talk about that later, but today let's look at Wrecker and see if it's any worth picking up. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna get it. That's just a stupid question anyways. I'm gonna get it. I already have Echo and I've got Hunter, or Echo and Hunter. I can't do the New Zealand thing. But anyways, we're going to look at this. I'm going to look at the blogger photos, and then I've got some secret-based photos from my friends over at Pop Collectibles. So if you want to pre-order any of these, there'll be a link down there if you care to do that. Let's look at the blogger photos first, and let's get into this. So here we go. Wrecker looking all kinds of awesome with the, I say iconic helmet, but definitely a recognizable helmet. I don't know this iconic just yet, but it does look good. And he will absolutely stand out from the crowd in your collection. I have no doubt of that whatsoever. But here he goes. It does look pretty stinking good. And the coloration on his armor looks more like Hunter's armor than either Echo or Tick. Tick. Keep wanting to say Tick, but there we go. Echo or Tick. But it does look pretty good, and I think it's going to look great on the shelf. I have no doubt about it. I do have concerns. I have reservations. Not concerns. I have reservations about this head sculpt that they've given us for Wrecker. Let me know your thoughts down below. But mine are kind of like, when did Arnold Schwarzenegger show up in the Bad Batch? I'm not sure that ever happened, but here we go. This is just a strange pose. I get where they were trying to go to, and I'm wondering if there's a limitation in the hip because of the sculpt of the armor that he really can't get that knee up any higher, and it's hitting that. So I don't know. We'll see. But if you look, like his front foot is off the base, and his back foot is way on the back of the base. Like that's kind of, I don't know, it's just a strange pose. It could just be me being picky, but there we go. This head sculpt, detailed scar textures and paint application. I can't help but see Arnold Schwarzenegger in this one. Let me know who else you see. I get they didn't want to go the animated route because they did the live action realistic route with Echo, which again turned out amazing. And then Hunter turned out amazing, I think. Is Tamora Morrison in this sculpt? I don't know. I don't know if he is. I mean, it looks like he had in a fight with Mike Tyson and he's missing a chunk of his ear. I just noticed that. I don't know. We'll look at the secret-based photos of the head sculpt, but here we go. The group all together, pretty stoked to have the team. And obviously, Tech back there looks kind of strange, but his armor is a little different. He did a little modifications to it. I get it. But all these guys look pretty good. They said that this guy's 33 centimeters, Wrecker is. So that's almost 13 inches. So he's about an inch taller than the rest of the squad. That might be in scale. I don't know. I kind of thought he'd be larger than that. I don't know. I kind of figured he'd be a little larger than that, but animation is one of those things like the scales change like with every scene, so I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't know, but I don't know. My thoughts were he was going to be a little bit larger, but I'm based on the initial photos of the head sculpt, 99% sure I'm going with the helmet. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see when it actually arrives, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. We do have a knife. We'll go through the accessories here in just a little bit. I dig this. I think the armor looks great. One of the things I have noticed posing my other figures, which Hunter and Echo, which we actually have in hand, is these backpacks are incredibly heavy. The magnet and like balancing them is kind of a pain. So you almost are forced to use the stand unless you just got the balance on point. But those backpacks definitely hinder posing, at least in my attempts at posing anyways. But all these blogger photos look pretty great. The armor looks great. There's nice weathering going throughout. The squad looks great just like that. And I have no issue. This is just weird. I guess they're showing us that the helmet could possibly go over the head. I'm not sure that's exactly how this, I don't know. Maybe that's, yeah, I just don't see any way that's actually going to go over the head without damaging the ears. But we'll see. Let's fight through some of this. Here's the accessories, guys. They do not show us the inside of the helmet, so I don't know. I'm sure it's just a peg. It's got to be like the other ones, right? Got to be. I think the blogger was just being a little fun with that one. But we got a head sculpt. We got some nice paint detail. We got a backpack, which no doubt is magnetic. We got some hands. We got a blaster. We got a knife. That's what we got. But let's go into the secret base photos and look at this guy. So here he is side by side, so we can get a realistic expectation of size of him versus Tech, at least. It would have been nice if they posed him up all together with the rest of the squad. That would have been nice of them to do at secret base, but they didn't. And here, so there's that. But he does look good scale-wise here. Again, I thought he'd be a little bit larger, but you know, not the third-party Kingpin large, like the quarter scale size, not that large, but maybe a little bit larger than what we got here. So here he is looking all kinds of good. And again, I think the paint applications match more along what we got with Hunter. So we'll kind of get more into the detail of this guy. He's got this knife out there. He's got his blaster. And I like the weathering effects they've got going on all around it. If you guys wanted to take time to look at these photos, you're more welcome to slow it down a little bit. But I don't want to drag this out too much if I can, because a lot of these photos are a little similar. You can see the undersuit there. It's got that ribbed padded undersuit, just like we've got with the other clones. So that makes total sense because, you know, they're clones, even if they are modified. But there's that. Looks pretty good. And you know, not my choice of poses, but I get they were trying to show off the blaster and the blade at the same time. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I like the helmet. Got the 99 going on there. It's got this nice little skull action going on, almost like a samurai vibe, honestly. It's kind of pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. I think they nailed that perfectly. I'm glad that the 99's got like some drips on it. I dig that. And the coloration looks good. No issue. I just think that's how I'm going to display mine, because this head sculpt, this is the in-person head sculpt without all the crazy lighting. And while it is nicely done, I mean, I can't argue that they didn't do a good job on sculpting it and got the nice, cool, you know, whited out eye, and you know, that's fine. We got a little dust on the other eye, but I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? I'm not feeling it. I'm not saying that it's not good. I just is not exactly what I expected. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about it. I'm probably going to go with the helmet, because I think they did such a good job with, let me back this up, with Hunter and Echo in capturing their animated style in life-like form, that, I don't know, maybe this one's going to have to grow on me. We got time. We'll see what the final product looks like. But right now, I'm not feeling it all that much. We do have the normal Bad Batch base, nothing crazy going on there. We get a set of hands, and they're nicely done. We get a nice blaster. We got some, I don't remember exactly what the hell that thing is. I don't think it's a detonator. I don't remember exactly what the hell that is. But let me back this thing up if I can. Let me back up to the photo of him and Tech. Tech, there we go. Yeah, I'm super excited to have this guy with the helmet on. I have no doubt about it. I'm definitely going to be getting it. And I'm just glad they finally announced, and for whatever reason they waited this long, I have no idea. They finally announced the rest of the team. Now, does the team include Omega? That's what I want to know from you guys in the comment section down below. If they made an Omega, would you buy it? I bet not many people would, honestly. I bet they would say, I want it. And then when they put it out, because think of her in a lifelike form. How would that translate? And I bet a lot of people would not buy that. So I think, personally, I would like to have her to have the set. I would like to have it. Do I think a lot of people would buy it? No, I really don't. So I think it's going to be like the normal collector thing. Like, I want it. And then when it comes down to buy it, you're going, not so much. I'll wait and I'll get it on discount, or I'll wait on, that. I think that's what would happen. I just don't see it. Or the price would be $250 or whatever it is, and she's like this big, and I just don't think people would buy it. Third party, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. But what are your thoughts on Wrecker? And come back very soon, maybe right after this, and give me your thoughts on Tech and Paz Vizsla. Oh, also, I just forgot, I still have Shang-Chi over here. I've got to unbox Shang-Chi and get that video out. So a lot of stuff coming up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Now's a great time to do that. And check out the Facebook group. I haven't talked about that in a while, but check out the Facebook group. And if you want to support the channel on Patreon, that would be amazing, as well as a link down there for that. We have monthly giveaways. We have a Patreon-only Facebook group. We have a Discord. We have all kinds of stuff going on there. And we'd love to see you there. As always, click what you like. See you next time.